Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Beth. And today I'm doing an experiment. Now, I was doing this for my own benefit because I wanted to know. But I thought, you know what? You guys might like to see it. So, I have done this. How much can you see of that? Can you see all that? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so this is just a cheap Amazon paper, and I have put strips of ground. I have a blank, so you can see blank. I have the Schminky coarse. I have the Schminky fine. I have the Schminky transparent. I have the latex clear gesso. Daniel Smith transparent. Daniel Smith buff titanium, I think it's called. Yeah, buff titanium. Daniel Smith pearlescent white and Daniel Smith black. I'm not sure if you can see that shine, but that pearlescent is blinding. And then the items that I'm going to be using are Prismacolor, watercolor pens, alcohol marker, ohuhu alcohol marker, metallic paint, ink tints, watercolor, Neo 2, and acrylic paint. The object is to see two things. If the paint goes through these grounds, and hopefully they don't on any of them because they're not supposed to. And second, how do these mediums react to these grounds? Now, the thing is, I really like my Daniel Smith's transparent water ground. Stuff just does not get through that. And since it's transparent, I don't have to worry about being able to see my drawing, okay? But they're expensive. It is really expensive. So I was looking for an alternative, and I found the Schminky also has a transparent. Now this is weird, okay? This is the one that I'd used on my mouse guard page where the water, the color on the previous side of the page leached through. And when you put it on, it looks wet. That paper gets soaked, okay? It dried clear, but I cannot feel anything on here. The other ones, I can feel some kind of roughness. But not this one. It feels almost as smooth as the blank section I put up. So let's find out how this goes. The only thing I don't have out, I did not find any watercolor. Let me find my watercolor and I will be right back. Okay, I didn't find a tube, but I did find an old palette. And this will do. Find a dark color and put some water on it. Let's go with this green. Let that soak for a minute. All right. First thing I have is my Prismacolors. And I think I chose crimson red. Something nice and dark. Let me move. I've got all these containers here. All the different grounds. Let's get them out of the way a little bit. My desk, you You should not see my desk. Okay, Prismacolor, can you see this? Yes, you can. Okay, here we go. I used a brush sponge to put these on. I didn't show it on camera because it already started when I decided to show you as well. And it took a long time with a lot of washing of said brush. Okay, and that really chewed up my pencil. Not unexpected. So we will look at the back when all of them are done, okay? Next one up is watercolor pen. I chose a Magic Fly, a blue, and let's just do this straight up, no water. Although I guess I could, but first let's just do it straight up. All right, let's put some water on that. That feels nice and smooth. That fine one did. So does the trans. Too much water. Okay. There's the watercolor brush. Next up is the ohuhu marker. And I chose a dark blue one, PB4. This is alcohol, so this should go right through it. That looks pretty on that pearlescent. That looks really nice. Okay, next up, metallic paints. And I have some metallic paints right here. These are the Mozarts. Lots of water. like that against the black. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay. Ink tints. I have chosen leaf green. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. And this one as well. I'll go over with water as well. That's the rough, the coarse. Over just another little bit to do the water on it. And as expected, choose up the pencil. All right. Okay. Next up is my watercolor. I don't know what brand this is. Could be Daniel Smith. I like their watercolors. Good price range too. Okay. Neo 2s. Let me close this up before it falls and causes all kinds of problems. Neo 2s, we'll do it straight off the pencil if I can get this without getting all wet. Water. Oh, that's pretty. That's on the gesso. Gesso really brought it out. And lastly, acrylic paint. And I've got a lid here. And I've got Arteza acrylic colors, Groovy Turquoise. should be enough. If not, I can put more. Took too much. Didn't he? Whoa. Whoa. Do you see that on that black? Holy cow. It was like blinding. All right. We will let those dry, and we will turn the paper over and see what went through and what did not. And we'll take a look at the reactions of all the different grounds are. So I will be right back. All right, these have had a chance to dry. And let's do a little tip. That just looks amazing, that acrylic paint and the metallic paint. Even the Prismacolor came out looking pretty good, but everything else got dulled out. The pearlescent, not too bad. Metallic paint did good. Watercolor pen did okay. Yeah. The metallic paint, I think, was the champ for everything. Now, the full test is to turn it over and see how it did. Did it go through? Now, last time I really messed up, and it was hard for me to tell which ones were coming from where. This time I was a little bit more on it, and I marked it out so that which grounds were used and which of the mediums were used. And expectedly, the blank ones came right through. The ohuhus came through the coarse. And I'm gonna bet, no, there's no, what do you call it, like thin spot that I can see. Maybe, but I would not trust it. And then down here, the pearlescent with the watercolor pen. It might have been that section right between the two, where the buff titanium and the pearlescent, I didn't quite catch the edges because, you know, it was really narrow, but yeah, I'm gonna say that was just a miss from a part where I missed it, but even so, it was something to keep in mind. Now, the paper is a little bit wrinkly. Hey, it's a ground on cheap paper. What do I expect? Did that go through? I think maybe the same thing, but still, I'll keep that in mind. So, there we go. Quite good, really. Metallics paint also went through the coarse. Just a bit shadowing there. And the wet metallic paint. Also did a little bit of shadowing, and I'm gonna bet it's an edge. But yeah, I am going to definitely be using that black on some of my coloring pages that have the black background, because look at that. Wow. And the pearlescent did better than I was expecting as well. I was expecting this out of everything, but no, did pretty good. Now, the reason I actually really wanted to start this, I wanted to see if the Schminky transparent was as good as the Daniel Smith, because the Schminky is a lot cheaper. This is expensive. And looking at this, Schminky trans, Daniel Smith trans, and it did fine. Both of them did fine. So I could transfer. I could stop buying the more expensive Daniel Smith and go with the cheaper Schminky. The only thing is, I remember when I painted this on, it just went right through the paper. It wet that paper like poof. Just like I might as well just poured water on it. But it looks like it dries just fine. And it blocks stuff from getting through. So, yeah. This is just horrendously expensive. 4 ounces for 9 pounds. Yikes. But I still love that black. That's nice. Okay, well, guys, thanks for watching. That's everything. I will see you in the next video. Bye.